Alright guys, hello guys, and thank you for coming back. If you didn't see my first video, my first vlog that I did was Fest 2024 Blast. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Okay, so there is a sport that I like, MMA. And if you guys just saw what happened yesterday at UFC 304 in Manchester, then either if you're a Leon Edwards fan, a Belal fan, Tommy Aspinall fan, a Curtis Blaydes fan, but most importantly, if you are a Leon Edwards fan, I was never a fan, but I also didn't hate him. Yesterday night in Manchester was probably the most frustrating performance I've ever seen from a champion. Other than, to think of a frustrating performance from a champion, I haven't really, at the top of my head, I can't remember. But I was rooting for Leon Edwards when he fought Kamaru Usman the first time when he won the belt in Utah. I think it was Utah. Again, same thing. Very gun shy. Very hesitant, looked defeated, no spark. And to be honest, now looking back at it, when seeing another performance like this, Colby's performance, last fight, very good. But this one, man, I don't know if it was because it was 5:35 in the morning, which in my opinion, the UFC fucked up on. Like, they just dropped the ball on that one. Like, the fans don't deserve it, the fighters don't deserve it. I know they are big enough, the UFC is big enough, where they can literally, case in point, I think the highest grossing gate for a fight night is in like Missouri, or not Missouri, St. Louis, on a card that wasn't even a stellar card, and they sold it out. It is the highest grossing fight night that the UFC has to this day, until they make obviously another fight night. But the UFC, for the England fans, I don't think it was right for them to have this crazy time that they had for the fighters. Edwards says that he just felt off. He felt tired all week. I don't know if he was like adjusting his sleep schedule. I don't know. I haven't seen embedded for this fight week because I didn't even think I was going to see the pay-per-view. I managed to see the pay-per-view. But Leon Edwards, it was such a frustrating performance. And if you are a Leon Edwards fan, I am sorry for you. Belal, I'm not a big fan of Belal. I have nothing against Belal. I just think he's... And I don't even... To say boring, when I say boring, he has no aura. His story's great. Wrestling is decent, but he just doesn't have that thing that makes me want to see him, if that makes sense. I don't want to see him as a champion. I don't want to see him fight anybody unless he does something or shows us something. I don't want to see him as champion. I'm sorry, but this man is not going to be able to sell pay-per-views. I sound like such a hater right now. Oh my goodness. But anyways, if I'm the UFC, I make Shavkat versus Belal in December. He's probably going to not fight again, but if I'm Dana, you put him against Shavkat, you put him against Chimaev, put him in Abu Dhabi because he can't come to the U.S. for whatever reason. Those two. No one wants to see a rematch. Edwards, Belal, pretty dominant fight, to say the least. So, hey, hats off to Belal. Hopefully he can, have a reign. But, I don't know, man. You got to show us something. You got to show us something. Have some aura. Okay, moving forward to Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes. Okay, I need some comments down low. Was that a late stoppage? My initial reaction, I didn't think it was a late stoppage. I think Curtis Blaydes wasn't moving. He wasn't even covering himself. Not late stoppage, I'm sorry. Early stoppage. It was a very early stoppage in my opinion. I'm so dumb. Can I not think? I don't think it was a early stoppage is what I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. It was not an early stoppage. My initial thoughts were like it was right on the money. He wasn't defending himself. Hands were not up. He wasn't moving. And then when I saw it back, it seemed like he was trying to get up. But the thing that, after talking to my brother about it, he wasn't defending. Yes, he's trying to get up, but he's not defending. He is moving, but he's just, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Comment down below. Let me know, do you think it was an early stoppage? Do you think Mark Goddard could have let it go on a little bit longer? I think if it would have gone a little longer, hey, if he does get up and Tom Aspinall knocks him down again, then all right, bet, let him, it's over. Wrap it up right there. But I don't know, man. Mark Goddard, especially after I saw Merab Dvalishvili tweet that, there we go, Mark Goddard again, doing another early stoppage. He does have a rep. Mark Goddard does have a rep of, having early stoppages, some questionable stoppages. But I consider Mark Goddard one of the best UFC referees in the UFC when he does ref for the UFC, because I know he does other promotions. But okay, Tom Aspinall's the real deal Holyfield. And if John Jones is watching Tom Aspinall, good luck. I think John Jones is the best UFC fighter, MMA fighter fighter, period. But Tom Aspinall, dude, is a dog. He's him, man. He is a dog. I feel this was going to happen, in my opinion. John Jones, Stipe, around November, December. John Jones wins. John versus Aspinall. Aspinall wins. And that's just because Father Time is undefeated. If John Jones wins against Tom Aspinall, the internet will break. If that happens, there's no denying. What's that line from Mike Tyson? Let me look it up right now, because if John Jones beats Tom Aspinall, it goes, every head must bow, every tongue must confess. John Jones is the greatest of all time. Fighter, period. If he wins, I'm telling you right now, there's no denying the man. You cannot deny him. I can't deny him. You can't deny him. It is true. If there's one person that I do want fighting for me, if I'm in a bar fight or whatever, and I see John Jones right there, I'm going to do the old, like, how does Tom Aspinall put his hand on the shoulder and be like, I need you right now, man, help me. So, if you lock John Jones in a room with any fighter in the world, John Jones coming out alive. To the death, John Jones coming out alive. All right, moving to the third fight before the co-main. Paddy the Batty versus King Green. Like I said, I usually follow Embedded. I don't know where this beef came from. I saw King Green trying to do like this Nate Diaz moment of like, you took everything I came for, or you took everything I worked for, motherfucker. Called out Paddy the Batty in his last performance versus Jim Miller. But, dude, shooting for that takedown, I don't agree with it either. I don't know what he was trying to prove. Paddy showed off his jiu-jitsu skills, spot on grappling skills. He made it look easy. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. When he put his arm in the arm bar after he switched to the triangle and got him in the arm bar, I looked away, man. I could not see. I looked away. Once I saw the elbow go, I was just like, nope, 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 daddy. I am not looking. Great performance by Paddy the Batty, even though me personally, I was rooting against him. I just wanted him to get knocked out in his home country. Call me a hater, call me what you will, but I mean, imagine, everyone likes to see an underdog. Imagine if King Green would have knocked out Paddy out cold in Manchester. Yeah, okay. But now, hey, I do agree with his call out. Paddy the Batty, Money Moicano. Make it happen. So overall, good night of fights. Only saw the main card. Usually I kind of watch the prelims as well, but I'm going to be doing, you know, just my thoughts on UFC. I love the UFC. I watch not just the UFC. I don't watch PFL. I only watch PFL like maybe Ngannou's fighting. We can't see Doumbé fight because that's PFL Europe. Bellator, part of PFL now. One championship. I only kind of see Mighty Mouse, who was an ex-UFC fighter. I love boxing, so I'll do more of these things that I'm into. More breakdowns. Once football season starts, I mean, you probably won't see a lot of football content here. Maybe if you do want to, hey, bring it down below. Comment down below. And just trying to upload more frequently. I kind of don't know what to upload. That's the thing. I don't know what to upload. Went to the horse track yesterday. Amazing experience, but that'll be made for another video. Turn 20 into 152 gang. If someone knows how to bet on horse races, again, comment down below, because I don't. It was all luck. Did an exacta, betted $20, 152, amazing. So overall, good weekend. And I don't know when the next pay-per-view event is. We're in July, about to be in August. The Sphere's in September. So if there's any boxing fights coming up, I do sometimes see celebrity boxing. Not celebrity boxing, but like YouTube boxing stuff every now and then. So if you want me to do any other, you know, this is my opinions up here, what I think of, even though they're trash, at the end of the day, live with it. But yeah. So if there's anything you want me to talk about, I appreciate you watching, even if it is just for 30 seconds. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to try to do this better, because last time it was just like a, you know, and it wasn't great. But, okay, here we go. Adios. Bye.